What's up everybody, Jeff Moores here with Think International, helping leaders and creatives go further, faster, with greater impact. In today's video, I'm gonna be giving you 3 things that every millennial wants from your church, so check it out. For the past 18 years, the main demographic that I've been working with is millennials. Now, for those of you who don't know what a millennial is, it's those that are born in the early 80s to about the mid to late 90s. And it's no secret that for the past decade, millennials have been exiting the church in droves. It's estimated that between 50 and some even say as high as 70% of millennials that after they graduate high school have left the church. Now there's another statistic that says that 50% of those that left actually end up coming back years later. Now let me tell you why it's so important that you have these 3 things in order to keep attracting millennials either to or back to your church. Now let me also preface this, not all millennials are the same, but these 3 things will definitely have a major impact. So here they are, and then I'll break them down. They want the resources of a big church, the feel of a small church, and the convenience of Amazon. And this is what I mean. They want the resources of a big church. Now what I mean by that is they want a great kids ministry, they want quality programming, and they want a good intentional atmosphere. Now the reason why kids ministry is so important is so many of the millennials are coming back to church because they're having kids and they want their kids to be raised in church. So church, it's important that you make sure that your kids ministry is top notch, that your programming, meaning your music, is excellent, your teaching is excellent, and the community that you're building in your church is excellent, because the millennials have been raised with excellence everywhere. And secondly, they want the feel of a small church because millennials are highly relational. They want to know people and be known by people. When they show up to a faith community, they don't want to feel like they're anonymous in a giant auditorium. They want to feel like they are part of a community that is doing something and headed somewhere. That's why, church, it's so important that you make sure to create environments that are much smaller. The days of giant auditoriums, I believe, are leaving us. One of my mentors says this, that leaders like it big, but people like it small. Meaning, as a leader, of course, we want to preach to thousands and we want auditoriums filled, but people don't want to feel like one of many numbers. They want to feel valued, and that's a high importance of millennials. Even if you look at the way society's headed right now and where millennials are actually shopping at most, it's gone from big box stores now down to small boutiques. Why? Because you can know people in smaller spaces. And thirdly, they want the convenience of Amazon. Now, this isn't honestly just a millennial thing. This is actually where our world is headed. Think about it. When you want something, all you got to do is hop on your computer, click a button, and it will be there in 1 to 2 days. Or if you live in certain cities, 4 hours, it's at your door. Think about the way that you consume content. When I was younger and you wanted to watch TV, you had to wait for like Monday at 8 o'clock for that program to come on. And if you missed it, then you had to wait for the summer for reruns. Well, now you just hop on to Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime Video and you watch whatever you want, whenever you want. But we still, in church, want people to show up at a specific day and a specific time. Now that's great, but the important thing is to give options. That means the more services that you can do, honestly, the better. One of the biggest mistakes I see churches make is they move from 5 services down to 2 services because they've built a bigger building. Well, honestly, what they've done is they've just chopped a bunch of options out for people. And honestly, when churches do that, they lose people. They shrink in their congregation. So the important thing is listen, maybe smaller buildings, more services, which means more options. And if you can, go from Sunday to also maybe a Saturday, and even this, maybe even during a day of the week, you'll start to win, and you'll especially start to win with millennials. Hey, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe to Think International. And if you have any other questions about how your church can better reach millennials or even the younger generations, be sure to leave a question in the comment section below. Until then, keep killing it, and we'll see you next time.